Hello friends and welcome to another Powered Arena Cube draft. If you're new here, my name is Cody Lee. I upload a brand new draft video every single day. If that's something that interests you, I'd love to have you along for this ride. As is, I'm looking at this pack and look at Aang here. I almost want to take him, but I am probably going to take Minsk and Boo here. Minsk and Boo is one of those cards. Oh, goodness gracious. I just love Minsk and Boo. I do think Fallen Shinobi might be a better card. 5 mana 5/4. Whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles the top 2 cards of their library. Until end of turn, you may play those cards without paying their mana cost. Like, that's insane. Minsk and Boo is also very, very strong, though. When Minsk and Boo enters, it's a 4 mana 3 loyalty planeswalker, creates Boo, 1/1. And when sacrifice Boo, draw cards, or you put counters on him and he grows bigger. Just very, very strong. Kaido, Fallen Shinobi both being here. We've not done blue-black, so maybe we should be in blue-black. Maybe I should be taking this Fallen Shinobi first. And I think I'm going to do that. So let's look at being blue-black, and what does that entail? I'm going to follow that up with probably something like Grief, Duelist of the Mind, Consult the Star Charts, or Miscalc. I think Grief might be the best card here for us to pick up. Echo the Aeons is also interesting if we wanted to be in this style of deck. But with Fallen Shinobi, I do think we want some cards. Flying Vigilance. I mean, Duelist of the Mind is very strong. We'll see if it comes back around. But let's take Grief and we'll see what... Well, no. Let's take Duelist of the Mind. The blue is what's going to get cut a little bit quicker. And I feel like Duelist of the Mind is one of those, like, actually really good cards. Ooh, Snapcaster Mage. There's also a Darkslick Shores and a Soul Guide Lantern. And a Spell Pierce. Honestly, I think I want to take something like the Zagoth Triome or the Darkslick Shores here. Essica's Chariot, Torsten, Arwen. Like, Arwen's so interesting to me. Like, look at these green-white cards. I think we're going to take the Snapcaster, though. And we're going to be happy with that. Following that up, there's a Watery Grave, which I do think we're going to take. Mind Twist is really, really good, and it might be phenomenal, but we want the mana fixing in this style of deck. So let's take the mana fixing. Remand or Mystic Confluence. There's so much green here. Natural Order coming around this late. It's pretty insane. Treasure Cruiser Remand. I think we're probably going to take Mystic Confluence. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Great. Counter target spell in this pace 3. Great. Return target, and draw a card, phenomenal. Remand's a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger with Snapcaster, so let's actually take that. Here, Fatal Push. You'll see all of the green again. We're going to hope that we push the person to the left of us into green, which undoubtedly, based on everything that we're seeing here, they should be. Here, we're going to take the Leyline Binding. Maybe we end up in America, and Leyline Binding might be good. Fanatic, Lumbering, Nissa. There's a Sunset Saboteur, as well as a Detective's Phoenix. I mean, Detective's Phoenix might be interesting, but let's take the Sunset Saboteur. We're blue-black, pretty aggressive right now, which I'm here for. Seeing all of the very, very strong green cards coming around, though, is crazy. Blue _ Pedro, SG Mackenzie, Lewis, Elfo de Lanoir, Yakawo, Ice Rub. Infernal Grasp, solid removal. Destroy target creature, lose 2 life, sure. You'll notice our general power level is relatively low, but we could be in a much worse spot. Miscalc's going to be really good for us. The fact that came back around is kind of crazy. We're going to be blue-black 2-drops .deck. Bleachbone Verge, all of the green-white cards came back around, and Essica's Chariot is just absurd. Manatize. I mean, we're going to take the Manatithe. Pass the green cards. Someone is getting the nuts green deck, and I'm. Ugh. Why does this happen to me? I probably should have swapped over, honestly. I did notice. I called it. Restless Perry. I mean, hell, maybe we're 4-color. All of these tap for black. Damnation or damn. I think I'm going to take the damnation because it will be a little bit better for us. We want to pick up something like Sahili, Shadowy Backstreet, Overlord of the Bailmark. But yeah, we're going to take damnation here. Maybe damn comes back around. Otherwise, we're hoping for like Virtue of Persistence to come back around. Overlord of the Bailmark, like I mentioned. But yeah, Damnation's going to be the pickup. Demonic Tutor, phenomenal for us. There's also Stock Up, which we would want, but D-Tutor gets us whatever we want from our deck, and that's going to be phenomenal. Following that up, there's a Force of Negotiation and a Go for the Throat. When it's not your turn, you may exile a blue card, counter target non-creature spell. It's like pretty dang good. There's also something like Prismatic Vista, which can fix our mana. Stern Scolding, counter target creature spell with power, toughness 2 or less. Return target artifact, creature, enchantment, or planeswalker to its owner's hand. Otawara Soaring City might be really good too. But let's take the Prismatic Vista. Maybe we can splash that white. I don't think we're splashing green. Subtlety is interesting. There's a Kappa Cannoneer. Birds ramming up Elvish. Insane. Shelldock. Kappa Cannoneer. 6 mana 4/4 improvise. We don't have a bunch of artifacts though. So I think we're going to be going with Subtlety. We didn't get Grief, which is sad. Here, I do think we're probably going to take the Legend of Kuruk. Ugin Eye of Storms might be good. Fresh Start is solid removal for us. But we do already have some removal, and I think Legend of Kuruk is going to be really good for us in this style of deck. We are playing like 2-drops dot deck. Ooh, Malcolm Alluring Scoundrel is going to be perfect. I mean, Hymn to Turok would also be pretty good, I feel. But Malcolm is one of those that'll let us get through the deck. Nexus of Becoming is somewhat interesting, but let's get the Malcolm. Malcolm, Duelist. We have Miscalc, Remand, Snapcaster, Infernal Grasp. Duress or Unearth. Return target creature card with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Duelist, Malcolm, Snap, Sunset. Otherwise, we're grabbing something like Harvester or Batter School. I mean, honestly, Harvester and Miseries is not bad. Let's take Harvester. Brazen Borrower, Graveyard Trespasser, Rafine's Tower. I do want the Rafine's Tower. Here are all of my green-black cards. It's worth noting. So Rafine's Tower gives us the white splash a little bit more for Leyline Binding. Return target non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Brazen Borrower would be pretty good. But let's take the mana fixing. A Shadowy Backstreet or a Sunfall. Exile all creatures, incubate X. Now let's take the Shadowy Backstreet. Heartless Act. Remove up to 3 counters from target creature or destroy target creature with no counters. Great. Ooh. Otawara, Soaring City being a counterspell is phenomenal for us. We'll take the Expedition map. We're probably not going to play it. We're looking at only 16 playables. Aang's Icebird or Beza the Bounding Spring. We'll take Aang's Iceberg and a Duress for the sideboard. Here, no power again. Oof, I feel like we've been unlucky with opening power. MacD and Itla, 2-mana 2/2 flyer. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped, which is pretty dang good. We can drop this white splash for both of those cards and drop out some expensive stuff and play that Dark Confidant. As is, I do think we're probably playing the Dark Confidant. Preacher of the Schism's the other one that I would be interested in playing. But I think if we grab Dark Confidant, honestly, Lutri, Flash, you cast it, copy target instant or sorcery spell you control. Let's take the Lutri, actually. No, let's take the Dark Confidant. Jace the Mind Sculptor. Yeah, I think we're going to go with Jace the Mind Sculptor here. Eagles of the North. The Wandering Emperor. Yeah, I think we're going to take Jace. Jace is just very strong. I mean, Nadu is stronger, but this is Jace we're talking about, you know? Ooh, Animate Den, being able to bring back something. We'll take an Animate Den. A lot of white here. Monastery Mentor or a Wrath of God. I think we're going to take the Wrath of God. We got Wrath of God and Damnation now. A Creeping Tar Pit, an Emperor of Bones, and a Thoughtseize. I mean, we do also have Loras. Once during each of your turns, you may cast a permanent spell with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard. We got a bunch of creatures that might be good, but Thoughtseize might be a better card for us. Let's take the Thoughtseize. Ooh. We do have Brain Freeze here, as well as Unburial Rites. I do think we're going to take the Unburial Rites. The Palantir. Celestial Colonnade is honestly really good, as is Library of Alexandria. Tragic Trajectory might be a little bit better as well. Let's grab the Palantir. Scrubland or Gideon. We're making one cut here. We got some good black-white already. Let's take the Gideon.
At your service.
We'll take the 3 Steps Ahead or the Preacher of the Schism. We'll take the Preacher of the Schism. Meticulous Archive. The blue-white. Thraben Inspector for the sideboard. Gideon Wrath, Jace, Subtlety, Legend, Damnation. I think we're dropping Harvester. Monastery Mentor is pretty dang good. Loras is pretty dang good. Okay, so we got some removal to remove. We've got 2 flash removals, 2 board wipes. We have 17 lands. We need to make 4 cuts. So we're going to cut this Heartless Act. Sunset Saboteur is also gone. Loris has some targets, but not a ton. Maybe we drop Loris. And then we drop... Honestly, do we drop Jace the Mind Sculptor? No, there's no way, right? I think we drop Leyline Binding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue sources. We should be good. Let's jump into it with this Esper deck. I'm actually kind of excited. This one looks alright. It doesn't look amazing, but it looks like it's going to be fun. And I'm here for fun. We're going to keep... We got a D-tutor. Otherwise we have a bunch of 3 and 4 drops. But we can play the Subtlety. Box mode works. Enter stabbed. And turn. We're not gonna fire off the D-tutor. We're gonna hold up the Subtlety. We're gonna play out the Palantir. Air tie, yeah. I'm gonna get to draw a card. And turn. I'm gonna take the 3. We're gonna play. And then we're gonna play the Subtlety to bounce whatever they're playing here. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab the air tie. My turn. Play out the Jace. Draw 3 cards. Put 2 cards on top. This and the Infernal Grasp. That works. We're gonna play out the Swamp. We're gonna play out the Thoughtseize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And turn. Put the Crabomination back in hand. Or top of the library, sorry. I want to D-tutor for a counter spell for that thing. You have a Snuff out. You can pay 4 life, kill it. Hmm. I don't want any of the lands. I do think I want something like a Snapcaster. Yeah, give me Snapcaster. And then I'm going to draw 3 cards, put 2 on top. Yes, yes, you get to play the Crab Abomination. One of my cards in hand, my Unburial Rights. He gets to Unburial Right something. Subtlety. Turn the Subtlety to hand. No attacks, end turn. Yeah, I've just got the Subtlety that can come down. Easy blocks. My turn. We're gonna draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Seachrome Coast. Fiends. Like that. So we're gonna Snapcaster. Snapcaster comes down, we're gonna detutor. View the. We're gonna detutor for a 2-drop. We're just gonna kill the Crab Abomination. You got a counter spell for that? Spell Pierce. Sure. End turn. This is where we're like, okay, we gotta find a way to win now. Boom, put that on top, put that on top. Sure. We're gonna play this. Scry 2 and then draw a card. End turn. Not holding up a counter spells around. I want that to be known right away. Okay. Choose an instant or sorcery. I get my Fatal Push. Two on the bottom, draw. So I've got 5, 6, 7. This will put me at 8. Put that card on bottom. Yeah, we'll put that card on bottom. One, two, three, 4. So we've got 4 mana, so I can play this.
I am here to aid in the assault. Fight for
End turn.
justice.
The Esper control shell. All of our games are going to be like this, I feel. If we would have gotten that Shinobi down earlier. Sure. Flying Menace. Oh, I thought this could bounce anything. That's my bad. We're going to become a 5/5.
Seize this
We're
day.
going to return target creature to its owner's hand. Good game. I was gonna try to get enough off so that I could take an extra turn. Oh, that one felt kind of funny. I was like, let me do it. Let me do it just this once. That was solid. We'll see if we get more solid games like that with our current goals. Zimbuka the Ambitious. We're gonna keep this. We'll leave the Palantir on top. Ooh. At the beginning of your end step, put an influence counter and scry 2. Then, target opponent may have you draw X cards. Draw a card, sorry. It is going to have me draw a card, and the next turn I get the land. Nice. We'll play a Metal Land, and then I'm going to play the Preacher of the Schism. A Hole Breacher. If an opponent will draw a card except the first one they draw, in each of their instead create a treasure token. This wasn't draw, this was reveal. They do get a treasure token. We will get to remove their card, thankfully. King's Iceberg to take out the Hull Breacher. Two. We'll put both of those on bottom and see what they do. We get to draw a card. Nice. Palantir's just drawing me a card every turn. I should have miscalced that. I clicked through it without even thinking. D-tutor. We'll get the Fallen Shinobi. End turn. One on bottom, one on top. You gonna let me draw? They do let me draw. Past end turn. Abomination to get rid of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My turn. Any blocks? Boom, boom. Exile the top two. Okay, well that's annoying. Boom. Leave the Gideon on top. If they start milling, they will die. And that's a good spot to be in. Unless they combo us out right now, which would be really scary. You mill X cards where X is the number of influence counters. The thing is, that is a 3-turn clock. Except they lose life equal to the total mana value on all of those cards. Yeah, and now I get to Snapcaster Infernal Grasp there in prime time. Good game. Blue-black just getting in there, man. Palantir drawing me an extra card a turn. I'll be real, man. That Palantir won that game. If you're playing any type of aggressive strategy, I mean, mind you, if you started milling my whole library, my library is not expensive, so. Oh my god. We're gonna keep this. Hedge maze. We're gonna be able to Malcolm next turn, which is super cool. Or this turn. I haven't actually been able to Malcolm on turn 2 in a while. Oh. What are you detutoring for? The Palantir. You let me draw or are you gonna mill? Take 3. What do you got in that detutor? Oh, suplex is a good one. Five. Discards a card and loses 3 life, and I draw a card and gain 3 life. Oh my gosh, that's sick. We might be hitting diamond with this blue-black brew. That was a solid win, I will say. You know when a game feels pretty solidly in your favor? That's one of the games that felt very solidly in my favor. But hey, if you're watching this video, did you... Oh, SKT. You think they're part of T1? But if you're watching this video, I'm curious if you did anything for Valentine's Day. If you did, let me know. I'm curious. Please share. If you didn't, let me know what you did instead. If you've been playing Eugenics, let me know. I've been thoroughly enjoying Eugenics myself. And would love to share that joy with anyone who might be interested. We are going to go pop this for a black regardless of anything else. Strip mine my Altawada. Strip mine mountain, sure. I forgot that this doesn't do the untapped thing. I thought this was if you only have 4. This is where reading the card comes into play because I would have been able to play this next turn and the Preacher. Now they're debating strip mining. Make the proper choice here, SKT. Ooh. Mr. Red Strip Mine. Here's my Preacher, the Schism. It's a 2/4. You're playing red, so Flame Slash is probably the only thing you have that could deal with this. You might have had Lightning Strike to deal 3 damage. And then Duelist of the Mind. One, two, three, 4. How do they have so many cards in hand? I mean, I suppose I have 3 cards out compared to their not having any cards out. they've got one extra draw on me, I think. But SKT's got to think through his moves. A braid, fair enough. Let me get in with my Preacher of the Schism. The Legend of Kuruk. This is a perfect spot for Legend of Kuruk too. And then we're gonna play this, so we can Fatal Push whatever 2-drop they've got. They're gonna hit my planes here probably. That's why I put the Aang's Iceberg on the bottom. Ooh, they need to hit 4 mana or 5 mana for something here. Get out of here, Pyroglyph. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. We're going to revive the Preacher of the Mind. So give me the tap land. Preacher of the Schism's coming back. Next turn, we're going to be able to flip Legend of the Kuruk. Legend of Kuruk, sorry. Not Legend of the Kuruk. Agora. Insatiable Hair. Discard a card, sacrifice this token, draw a card. Okay, so we're going to start by detutoring. I am going to Infernal Grasp this. Resolve, I'm going to take 2. And there's 2 more life. I'm then going to attack. Gain a 1/1. And hold up Remand. I'm not going to be able to get up to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. End turn. I'm holding up the Remand because if they've got anything crazy like that. Good game. And that gets me up to Diamond, I think? Hell yeah, Diamond 4. Look at us go. Maybe we will hit Mythic this month. We've got time, and we've been doing really well, honestly. I enjoyed Lorwyn draft quite a bit, and we were doing pretty well with it. Let's see if we can keep it up. Man, perfect. We're gonna keep this. We don't have any blue. That's my one thing right now. Fixed. We'll leave Fallen Shinobi on top. Underground Sea. Oof. This is where Library of Alexandria comes into handy for him. All of the extra cards there, man. To be expected. Thoughtseize isn't what's gonna get us there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need another blue. Perfect. You got a counterspell for this? If they've got a counterspell, I might concede. Days, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're gonna library me again. They've drawn 4 extra cards now. Gosh. Ooh. Yeah, we're not in a situation to be able to deal with a Legend of Kurik. If they've got no removal for this Fallen Shinobi, maybe we play. But they're going to. I believe in them. Two top. Ugh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Do they have 9 cards in hand, actually? They've drawn 6 more cards than me. Yeah. Thirst for identity. Okay. Unless they discard a creature. Atraxa and Sinspira. Yeah, get in for 5. Give me some good cards. Grave Titan is something at least. And we're gonna get rid of the legend. End turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What do you got? I almost wish I could have hit Atraxa. If I would have hit Atraxa, I might have I might have been able to come back from this. I mean, hitting anything is good. Reanimate Sinspira. bringing back either Atraxa or Necromancy. I wonder if they just don't have anything here. Like, what are they sitting on? I have to assume that they have a bunch of actions. Like a bunch of things that they can do. Jace. To return Fallen Shinobi? Or to return Grave Titan to your hand? Yeah. Three. Do they not have a removal spell for Fallen Shinobi? From my graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this. We're gonna hit Jace. We're gonna go here. And actually this is gonna hit Jace too. Just to ensure that Jace dies. Man that back to hand. I get to draw. I get 2 more cards. Give me good ones. Island and Savai Triome. Nice. We're gonna Burial Rites Duelist to the Mind here. And that's gonna be it. You're down to 10. You have your own Grave Titan. And a fresh start that can remove some stuff. One, two, three, four, 5. Fatal Push does kill the Dauthai. Okay, so we're gonna Demonic Tutor. And when we search with Demonic Tutor, Infernal Grass. We are going to Fatal Push that. We're going to decline. And then we're going to play Snapcaster Mage. Hitting Infernal Grasp. And Infernal Grasp is going to hit your Abhorrent Oculus. Get in. Down to 3. Fabled Mirror Breaker. Enchantment Saga gone. They have so many more cards. We need to draw. Playing Grave Titan, fair enough, fair enough. A reanimate Undouthai. Target creature spell or planeswalker spell. Yeah, we're gonna end turn on that. Hold up the subtlety to be able to counter whatever they're doing, and then we'll have lethal in the air next turn. I'm trying to think. I was like, do I damnation? But I can't damnation and hold up subtlety or on burial rights, because if I can damnation on burial rights, the fallen shinobi will be in a good spot. Mana value 2 or less. Yeah, Luris can come down. Oh crap, I passed to my turn. Oh my god. Damnation. End turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I cannot prevent you from stomping me. I think we win. Ha! Wow! We won that one. That one felt so good. Dang, guys. Nice. Nice, too. 5-0. Actually, this is crazy. Five with this blue black deck. I'm kind of here for it. Boom, 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 boom. We're gonna start with this. It's gonna be so good. We're gonna destroy them. Alright, so Flash is gone. Atali, Crabomination, Necromancy. Oh, and they're gonna be able to Necromancy it next turn, actually. That's super annoying. Take two. And Center Sorcery, I don't got any of those, thankfully. Do they just get to do all of them? Oh, and they get to discard a card. Which they want to do. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Put that in the graveyard. Draw a card. Discard a card. Two on top. You're gonna mill both. You're gonna take 7. Smuggler's Copter. Sure. Discard that. And both on top. No blocks. Down to 2. You got burn. Good game. Draw a card and discard card. Discard it to kill Duelist of the Minds. Bottom both of those. What you gonna do? You gonna have us mill 3 or draw? Hell yeah. Nice little remand for us. Miscalc. What you got going on over there? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Enters tapped. Enter. Both on top. Pass and turn. Remand, get that out of here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7. And game. Nice. We're playing against probably one of the more unfair decks that you can get in this format. Trying to do some crazy reanimator flash stuff early. Gotta respect it, gotta respect it. But 6-0. Damn. For a day after Valentine's Day, I'll take it. QB going. I honestly thought we were gonna lose that one. I'll be real. I was looking at that like opening hand, and I expected him to top deck something a little bit more insane. I think. Ellie now. We've just been getting top decked insane pretty consistently, so I don't know if I game plan on it or what, but ooh. I do like this Jace art. We're gonna keep this off the power of Remand and Subtlety. Maybe the power of Wrath of God too. Savai Triome. Ooh, against a Mardu deck too. Shadowy Backstreet's a good one. Meticulous Archive would have been better because it would have gotten us the double blue for both of these as well. Yeah. Leave that on top. And we are going to play the Dark Confidant out. Mainly because I want them to try and remove it. I think they will. Yeah, that's what I expected. If they go for something like a 4-drop here. Faithless Looting makes me think that they're Reanimator style. Nothing like a Traxa and a Tali hitting the yard for us. Nope, that's not gonna happen. Whenever this creature enters and whenever an opponent draws a card except the first one they draw on each of their draw steps, this creature deals 1 damage to any target. Oh my gosh, they discard the Unburial Rites so that they can Unburial Rites the Atraxa or Atali right now. Oh my goodness. got 3 cards in hand. The thing is, we have answers, like Snuff Out, Flame Slash, Trumpeting Carnosaur. Get out. They're gonna snuff out to kill my subtlety, sure. They're gonna be able to Trumpeting Carnosaur to kill the Jace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orcish Bowmasters is good. We'll play a Wrath again. Just remand the Goldspan Dragon so we can't cast the frickin' Atraxa again.
Let me lead the charge into darkness. Let me turn the tide of battle.
Scry both of those. You gonna let me draw? Or you gonna mill? Mill? Fine. Goldspan Dragon, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I surrender.
Oh my goodness, dude. They got everything. We're gonna go ahead and move on to the next game. Being able to bring Atraxa back, very strong. Not much we can do there. Although I'm sorry that we couldn't go straight 7-0. Instead, we're just gonna have to go lowly 7-1. I believe in us, though. Waiting for opponent? Okay. Oh, come on. Mr. 51 Mythic right now? We're gonna keep. I do like the cat sleeves. Being able to go Dark Confidant into Palantir. I don't think we need another island. Stern Scolding. I almost expected it. Ooh, be right back. Alright, so sorry about that. So sorry. Talisman of Creativity, Urza's Bauble, after an Ancestral Recall. We're gonna go ahead and Palantir. Pop that Urza's Bauble, friend. I'm curious if Palantir is like actually a good card or not. I'm curious. I've had nothing but success with it, but I've not seen almost anyone else play it. Choose up one target creature spell or planeswalker spell. You get to Force of Will the Palantir. The Ancestral Recall is actually super insanely helpful for them. They got rid of a VV for it though. Get out of here, Paragraph. Mana Leak, Counterspell, Subtlety. My bad. We're gonna go get a Demonic Tutor. We're gonna detutor for something like a Legend of Kuruk. And then we're gonna get in. You're gonna play the Pyroglyph. Ooh, okay. Nice. You got 2 counter spells with 5 mana. A Ponder. Not bad. I want to reanimate his Pyroglyph. And then I get to Legend of Kuruk, scry 2 and draw. All you, friend. Ooh, that's a good one. That's really good, actually. A red. Am I gonna get bolted to the face? No, Soul Ring. Fair enough. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's play the Jace. Ooh, I didn't even think about the mana leak. That's my bad, that's my bad. Lightning Bolt removes it, sure. I still get a 0-1, and I still get a Monastery Mentor. Or I still get a 1-1, I should say. Sacrifice the Islet to draw a card. Islet. Was it Islet or Islet? I think it's Islet. Let's draw, nice. Target instant. You may cast target instant or search spell from your graveyard this turn. So I can go back and cast a bolt killing Monastery Mentor.
I'm doing my best to trust other people.
Oh, targeting Ancestral Recall. Okay, that works too. Brazen Borrower, Chain Lightning, sure. We're gonna kill that. We're gonna go here, we're gonna go here. Boom. We're gonna cast this. We're gonna ninjutsu.
Well, I'm utterly vexed.
2 damage to each opponent. Good game. What a way to end it. Fallen Shinobi, a great first pick, man. And I will say, I think we probably did better than we would have with the green deck, if I'm being honest. Just having interaction is really, really, really big. And hey, I'm really proud of us for that one. A Voracious Tome Skimmer too. 7-1, very solid. Look at all these packs. And boom, 3 arena packs. Let's actually go open all those up. We're going to open all these right now, just for you guys being along with me on this ride. Nice Overgrown Tomb and an Oko. Love that for us. 2 Dragonstorm. And a Mythic. Is that double Mythic? Look at us. I'm proud of that. Modern Horizon 3. Luck? No, just rare. Then again, rares are almost what you need more of, I feel like. Alchemy, Baldur's Gate. I haven't played much Alchemy. Probably will check it out eventually, but we'll see. Innistrad, my first ever set that I started with. Loved that one. Honestly, one of my favorites. I started with Innistrad. What was the... Was Innistrad Monk class? That's kind of cool. We'll open those ones last. Call time first. What was the second set? It was Dark something, wasn't it? Dark Ascension? Innistrad Dark Ascension, Avacyn Restored? Something like that? Oh my goodness. It was the first ever, like, series of sets that I ever joined in on, too. How do I forget that? I feel almost kind of bad there. Wandermare, that's kind of cool. Wicked Wolf. We'll go to the Rivals of Ixalan, pop that pack. Form of the Dinosaur, that's kind of sick. All of these like sets and packs from the past few years that I've missed. Ravnica's another one. I really like the plane of Ravnica. Prime Speaker Vanifar. Ooh, fun. Core set 2020. We got Titans in that. Temples, that works too. And then 6 Magic the Gathering Arena. Let's check these out. A bunch of cool stuff. A couple of figures of Destiny. You'll see all these first. That's kind of cool. Unmarked Grave, Glimmer Lens, another Glimmer Lens, Unexpected Absence, boom, boom, Playable Titania, and a Marog. Not bad, not bad. Just popping a bunch of packs. Thanks so much for being here for all of that, guys. And that's a nice, sweet 7-in-1 finish with a blue-black shell. Love me playing some Dimir. We'll probably do that again in the future. But remember, like, comment, subscribe, get down there in the comments, do all the good things, and I appreciate you being along. See you guys in tomorrow's video.